everyone, let's start with our next question. And today we have question number 6, that is valid Sudoku. Actually, we are following the first topic, that is the array, and these are the problem related to the array. So, yes, it is a medium part problem, and so first we need to understand what is Sudoku. Sudoku basically it's a simple like logic puzzle game, and having a grid 9 cross 9, 3 cross 3. We have our Sudoku in the form of puzzles, and we just need to move our numbers in the Sudoku and just determine the numbers according to the given condition. So first we need to understand the problem statement, then we will move towards the solution. Determine of if 9 cross 9 Sudoku board is valid. हमें क्या डिटरमिन करना है कि जो हमारे पास 9 cross 9 Sudoku है वो वैलिड है only the field cells need to be validated according to the following rules. Like we have given the three conditions, like these are the rules and which we need to follow. First, each row must contain the digits 1 to 9 without repetition. Like what this first step is saying, each row must contain the number that, like this is the row 5 3. So in this row we don't have any repeated value, and the number that will be rise from 1 to 9, and other than that number will not be accepted, it will return false. And the second condition, each column must contain 1 to 9 without repetition, same as with the column. In this column we will have number from 1 to 9 and there will be no repetition in the numbers. And the third condition is each of 9 3 cross 3 sub boxes of the grid must contain the digits 1 to 9 without repetition. We have given three conditions, same as for row, same as for column, and same as for square. Square is, this is 3 cross 3. We can solve it here. Let's draw. This is our Sudoku. We have 3 cross 3. Like 3 rows and 3 columns. Here 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. We will mention it separately. Let me just draw it roughly to get the basic understanding of what we are trying to solve, right? So what is the grid? This is we have 3 cross 3 square, sub square. Like we have 0 1 2, and this is 0 1 2. So this is 3 cross 3. We have 3 rows and 3 column. And what this is she's saying, in this we don't have any repeated value, and the same as for column and same as for rows. So what do we do next? And we have given a note, a Sudoku board partially filled and could be valid, but it is not necessarily solvable. This is the Sudoku, and this is partially filled, like not all the cells are completely filled. And so the other is only the filled cells need to be validated according to the, we just need to focus or focus on the provided example, and we just don't need to put any value according to our criteria. We just need to follow the instructions, and the given value we just need to validate that. Okay, right? And here we have in the row 5 3 7, we don't have any repeated value, so the condition is fulfilled, and the values are lie in between the number from 1 to 9. Yeah, this condition is also fulfilled. And this is the for square, and here we don't have any value that is greater than 9. Yeah, it is true. And then the other condition is we don't have any repeated value, so we have fulfilling our condition here. So, and here the dot represent the empty space. Empty space means there is no digit, and it's empty, and we just skip this value, right? And the other condition is here board 8376195 and 863483. So it will return false. Why it will return false? Because Same. So yeah, here it is returning false because the uh, we have the given input. Here we have given the 5 at the starting point and 3 and then 7 and 6, 1, 9, 5 and 9, 8. So but here the here is the input 8, 3, 7, and the empty space is 6195, and then this is showing false because at this point we should have 5, because when we will like divide it into the subsquares. So in the first grid, like 3 cross 3, we will be having 2 8 triple 8 double 8 in our first grid. So according to the given condition, we don't have any repeated value, so that's why it is returning false. Okay, first we need to understand like how we are going to solve this. As we discussed, as we earlier, like we just need to detect duplicate with hash set. So first let me clear what is hash set and hash map. There what is the difference between the hash set. Hash set is basically we in this we just store objects, and it does not allow the duplicate keys, but yeah, it allows the duplicate values. But in hash map we can store key value pair, and it maintains the mapping of the keys in the value. Here I am explaining it with the example what is basically is. Like we have hash set, and we have is want to add John, right? And we want to add John, and where we want to add John, like let me scroll it down. Here is the hash map. Like we have the table. Hash map, as we said, is the key value pair, and at the first we have John key, and the value is the present, and same as we have Mary, and same as value is for present, right? So what we said in hash map we store key value pair, that this is key and this is value, and in hash set we just store the object. And here is we have just this. So here what we are doing, like it allows does not allow duplicate keys, but yeah, duplicate values. Here John is the key, like we it does not allow the duplicate key, but yes, duplicate values are allowed. This is the key, and these are the value, like present is coming in all the values. So this is main difference we can say. In hash set we just store objects, and in hash map we stores the key value pair, right? So next we are just solving this. Like we said, first we need to detect the duplicate with hash set. So first we are detecting with the column collecting collections dot, we said, default value for the dictionary, as it is easy to detect. And we will do same as with the rows and same as with the squares as mentioned in our condition. So columns, here we are doing for the rows, and here we are doing for the squares, right? So yeah, here we can say we can say our key will be equal to row divided by 3 and column divided by 3. So what basically it is doing, it is doing that like how we can identify this one is from this grid and this one is from this grid. Yeah, like 3 4 5 6 7 8, 3 4 5 6 7 8. So how we can identify this 4 and this 4 is belong to this grid, like this box. So for this we can put the indexes 0 1 2, and same as for column 0 1 2, we set the indexes for those. and then we can detect like this have we have 3 by 3 grid, so we just 4 divided by 3 for column and 4 divided by 3 for row, and here we have 1 comma 1, and we can justify this is belong to this, like this is have one index and this also have one index. So for this we can, so next we what we do, we just check if there is any empty value, then we will just skip. So for r, for checking in row, for r in range, and we have range 9, we have given mentioned range for row, and for column in range 9, right? And then check condition, if we have given board of row and column equal to dot, as we mentioned in the question, then what we'll do, simply continue, like just need to skip and continue our next iteration for the of loop. And then what we do next we check the duplicate, if board row and column in rows, we have given rows, here we put the parenthesis, in rows of r. This is basically hash map is this is this rows is hash map, as we initialize earlier, and this is all our hash set, and or same as we do for board, board board r c in columns, and then same for squares, board r and c is basically row and column in squares. And what we said, we are doing this for identifying like this this is this value is from belong to which numbers, row divided by 3, and we will just pick the integer division value, and column divided by 3, right? Put the column, and then what we do, we will just simply return false. If this condition is not verified, then it will return just false. And then what we do next, we will simply update our 3 hash map as we initialized the earlier. What do these are? Columns, and here we are updating our hash map, update our hash map, like column c dot add, what we are adding board, like we have the given board and our row and column, and then same as for rows and same as for squares in squares we said just for identifying the numbers from which grid this value is belonging, we are dividing by the 3 is basically the grid, like this is this square is 3 cross 3 and this square is grid 3 cross 3, and we are just adding, and at the end we return true. So when run, this output is showing the case is accepted, and so